home. Uh, so, um, Jenny Funkmeyer. Hi, Jenny. If you're watching this, mwah. Amazing human being. Amazing. In touch with the subtle realms, as few other people are. Does not need substances like ayahuasca, peyote, or mushrooms to get there. She just goes there naturally, which I find very refreshing because if you think about it in the highest realm, we are not this body, so we don't require a substance to not be this body. We just require consciousness, awareness that we're not the body, and where your awareness that you're not. In fact, um, in fact, Carlos Castaneda talked about that. He said, well, all these different plants of power, he called them plants of power, are good to get you through the gate and to have you see that the gate is real and that, but in fact, you don't need any of them at the highest level because you are not your body. You're not your mind. If you don't have a body, how can you ingest a magic plant? If you don't have a body, if your body is an illusion and you come to that realization profoundly, you do not need a plant or a substance to know that because you become that light, which is your birthright. The energy of beingness, the energy of consciousness, does not have body or mind. Um, Beyond both things. And when you get there, and you can get there obviously through the shamanic tools like the bufo venom, and you can get there through the ayahuasca, and you can get there through the mushrooms. But in fact, you don't need none of that if you've already crossed over at least once, and you can bring back the consciousness, the awareness of who and what you really are. So Jenny's there. Jenny's in that place where she is pure consciousness and she's aware of it. And her effort is to maintain that state at all costs. And what she has to deal with the body. She has an amazing tool called TTFFF. What is it called? TTT. No, it's IFTTT. If, therefore, then. Oh God. Now to have her explain to me again. But basically, what it means is if this, then that. If this, then that. IFTTT. If this, then that. So I'll give you an example. Let's say that you get fired from your job. If I get fired from my job, then I get a better job. So I open up for a better job. So it's a way of thinking. It's a way of the IFTTT. So if this then that, it's discussed in the books that she has, which I will show you in a minute. And it's really, since I'm helping her write the third book, it's only fair that I show you the previous two, right? So if this then that, that's kind of the way she handles it, and it's a way of thinking. It's a way of thinking positively. It's a way of not dwelling on the negative aspect of a thought, so that the thought does not betray you. Because as all shamans and light workers and um, power powerful beings know, including demons, by the way, thought equals reality. Whatever you think, good or evil, becomes part of your reality instantly. It doesn't take time. It happens. If you have a thought, any thought, it will have. a reality to back it up, because the universe is there to create your reality based on what you think it is. If you think your reality is this or that, it will be this or that. So if this, then that. That's the that's the premise of IFTTT. If this, then that. And yeah, so Jenny went off to Oaxaca. She's going to be spending the big eclipse. She's going to be spending the big eclipse in Oaxaca. It's a big event. It's something important. It's something that will alter a lot of things. Kind of awesome. Um, if this and that. So yeah. So see let's see how all this develops. She is my caretaker. She's helping me at a very deep level, and I love that. I love that something that somebody that's somebody that has my back. I've had the back of my family for many years. They're gone. Bye bye. But they're not. Nanda just sent me a beautiful Baldur's Gate game, and Alice Rousseau sent me a funny cat, and Shammy Davy Jones now wants to come stay with me, which I would absolutely love. So they're there, uh, and I still have their back, and I know they have mine. And my aunt and my aunt and my my, my stepmother have my back, and I get that at a very deep level. So I appreciate it. I love it. It's family. Family, even if they're not with you, even if they're in the in the in the realm above you or near you, they're in your heart, and you expose that. You feel that every day. So I come here, I take a dump, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to talk about Jenny, not because I'm taking a dump, but because I want to share something that is worthwhile when I'm taking a dump. That's my goal in life. Taking a dump and sharing good shit with people. So yeah, I gotta share the good shit, right? So yeah, so she's off in Oaxaca. She's gonna spending the eclipse in Oaxaca, and I'm back home. And today we're gonna play Dungeons and Dragons with Uriel and bad names and Ivan, who have played previously, and we're gonna reinstall it. We played last night, but I didn't take it. I was, my mind was. I mean, I DM'd and it started as a one shot, and then it just developed. It's going to develop into a campaign, and we're going to open up the campaign, and we're going to start a campaign again. I want to do a D&D campaign again. Uh, Basically, most of my D&D campaigns take place in the same moment in time and space, which is the year previous to the dwarf wars in Lollipop City. If you've read The Adventures of Agua the Lizard Man, you will know what I'm talking about. If you haven't read it, what are you waiting for? It's an amazing book. It's like mind shattering, uh, time traveling, multi dimensional, multi sexy book. So, actually, I've had people read my book that wanted to do nothing with me afterwards. They said, no, I cannot support this. This is evil. My book is not evil, it's just very truthful. And being truthful sometimes by people that don't want the truth can be devastating. Because the truth shall set you free. And freedom means so many things to so many people. So, if you haven't read The Adventures of Agua the Lizard Man, please do. Please do. It's a good book. I highly recommend it. It's good shit. And we're going to continue it. because that book is an ongoing process, and every single adventure of Dungeons and Dragons that I've ever played is going to be part of the canon of the book, which expands infinitely until there is no more reality. Time and space are not bound in this book, they are unbound. So we can bring in any time and any space, any reality, any thought, any idea, any fear, any hope that you may have is within the adventures of Agua, the Lizard Man, and the Sacred Books of Nagaloka, which at the moment I believe are seven. I'm working on the eighth one, and as I said, it's an ongoing process. It's a process of discovery of what it is all about. And what is it all about? And in the end, it's all about freedom, the freedom of the soul. See, one of the themes that I manage in my existence is the following: it's, do we have free will, or are we caricatures drawn by mad gods that decide our fate before it is even drawn? And more before, as I was not having a complete picture of reality, I was thinking more in the terms of we do not have free will. We are just a book that is read by a mad god, and as the pages are turned, is our life ended by words that we've already spoken, but we do not know we have spoken because the mad god has not gotten to that part of the book. But as I experience more of the amazing um, synchronicities, coincidences, magic, miracles, and madness in my life, I come to see perhaps that we do have free will, and that there's a very tiny sliver, very small sliver of opportunity of changing things, for better or worse, with our choice. Because every moment is an infinity, and every moment is actually a choice that we have to take to do or not do, to be or not to be. That is the question. To suffer the uncertain arrows of fate, or to sleep, to dream no more. So, didn't go like that. Do we have free will? That's kind of one of the themes of my life. I welcome you to bringing your input into this theme and give me your opinion on the subject. I do not claim to have the truth. I only came to look for it. I do not claim to know anything because I know only that I know nothing. I do not claim to anything, nor do I promise anything. I just take a good shit and share it with you. You know, you gotta share your shit, or you're not sharing everything about you. If you're not sharing your shit, you're not sharing the best of you. You're sharing only half of it. You gotta share the whole package. The whole enchilada comes out of your butt and into my mouth. It goes. And shitting is good. Good shit is good. You know, don't shit on me. Don't be shitty to me. Just give me your shit, and I'll try to digest whatever it is you have to shit on for. And if you think that's a shitty way to think, well then, please forgive my physic woodpecker diarrhea mountain potty mouth, because I like shitting, and I like good shit, and I believe this is a damn good shit. I believe this is a very good way to get rid of my excess excrement. There you go. That's my deal for today. Thank you for coming in and watching me shit. And have a shitty good day.